All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the Q&A with your best friend Justin from jmasterproductions. If anyone is going to hop in, please do and type your questions in the chat. I will get to them in a bit. In the meantime, I'll play some music and I'm going to post the links to make sure that people know I'm live. So we'll give about 5 or 10 minutes for people to start heading in here. So enjoy my little slideshow and some music for you guys.
Everybody raise up! Raise up! Raise up! Raise up! Raise up! Straight out the poorhouse, eating lobster with breakfast. 2 new tour buses, 'cause my voice is infectious. Now the supermodels never call me a sexist. I got the new style that is leaving the breath. And I'm a born entertainer coming straight out of Memphis. Every Thomas was a lot of people here when they meant this. I'm all over the world, using you as a witness. Test my drives waiting 'cause my heart is relentless. Raise up! What you wanna do? What you wanna do? What you wanna do? Come on, come on! Raise up! What you wanna do? What you wanna do? What you wanna do? What you wanna do? Raise up! Raise up! Everybody get together, take your hands and raise up. Raise up. Raise up. Everybody get together, don't be afraid to raise up. To all the bands sitting up in the stands, we got some mad love when we come to see you again. But we're coming now and we're bringing some fans, so get your ass up to the stage and we can let the damn thing begin. 'Cause I'm back again and I claim to win and I claim to move you. So strike up the band and raise up your hands. I wanna feel it moving through you. Raise up. What you wanna do? What you wanna do? What you wanna do? Come on, come on. Raise up. What you wanna do? What you wanna do? What you wanna do? What you wanna do? Raise up. Raise up. Everybody get together, take your hands and raise up. Raise up. Raise up. Everybody get together, don't be afraid to raise up. Raise up. Raise up. Raise up. There comes a time in everyone's life when we gotta stand up and fight. It doesn't mean that it's wrong or right. Just let it go 'cause it's on tonight. Round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. We'll stand together and we'll let them know. Mess with the ball, get the horns, that's the way it goes.
I broke into your house last night and left a note at your bedside. I'm far too shy to speak to you at school. You leave me numb and I'm not sure why. I find it easier to sit and stare than time, I'm not in any rush. And it's in everything I ever write. It's not as if I need the extra weight. Confused enough by life, so thanks a lot. Lonely red and words for company. Just raise the roof this once and follow me.
Know that do you see? You don't judge what you don't understand. You can't deny what has been given to me. I don't wanna be innocent, you know. I don't wanna live in the dice me. I don't want innocent, you know. I don't wanna live in the dice me. Fear awaken, going in now and then can overcome you. Fear awaken, going in now. Your fear awaken, going in now and then can overcome you. Fear awaken, your mind is racing, erasing now. The reject, oh, you know what? Do you know that? You know I bet you think you have a good reason to be living in the night. I'm not watching it, what you know.
I'm tearing away. Pieces are falling, I can't seem to make them stay. You run away. Faster and faster, you can't seem to get away.
Break!
his Roxy, he rocks it well. He rocks his Oakleys and his Oakley loaf from hell. He's spinning donuts out in front of Taco Bell. The girls are wanting him so bad and he can tell. I shred for hella days, you know I can. 4-finger tapping, yeah, Van Halen is the man. He's making fun because I play in marching band. He's getting action while I get my vomit tan. Hey, there's ego in my way. Lucky for me, I've got the patience of a saint. Ready, steady, these days are high and heady. There's so much more left to say, but there's ego in my way. He plays the ladies' man, he plays it cool. I play my guitar and I play it by the rules. You think you rock so hard, I challenge you to do. After school, after school, after school, let me hear it say, hey, there's ego in my way. Lucky for me, I've got the patience of a saint. Ready, steady, these days are high and heady. There's so much more left to say, but there's ego in my way. There's ego in my way. There's ego in my way. Oh, there's ego in my way. Oh, yeah, yeah, let's rock. Let me hear you say, hey, there's ego in my way. Lucky for me, I've got the patience of a saint. Ready, steady, these days are high and heady. There's so much more left to say, but there's ego in my way. 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 Oh yeah, there's ego in my way.
All right, we're about to just get started here. It appears that I don't think anyone's here right now in the live as expected. I'm sure you guys noticed I have a whopping 82 subscribers, so nothing too crazy, unfortunately. But you know, we're working with what we got here and reaching who we can. So I guess I'll start it off. Good evening, everybody. It is once again your best friend Justin here. I apologize for going so long in here before I started speaking. I did speak in the very beginning, but if you are just tuning in now, the goal of today was to actually do a live Q&A, but it doesn't look like that might happen because unfortunately there is not really anyone in here. But I guess I'll just get to some things I did want to talk about. We'll scroll, excuse me, through X together, and we'll find some things to react to. But something I did want to speak on is, you know, I post all the clips of my long YouTube videos. I'll maybe take a clip or two and I'll post it on social media, right, as a way to market it so people know that I have a YouTube channel, because if I don't market it somehow, I mean, it's going to get even less views than it already does. People aren't even going to know that I do it, probably because I get buried by this algorithm, unfortunately. But there was a young lady today, right, on Snapchat, and my social media is all below. I have a ton of social media if you guys want to add me on it, whatever you have. But I do have Snapchat, and I post my clips on my story when I do have the time to do so, and I have everything ready. I always post it on my social media platforms. And it was the clip of a video that's actually going to drop maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. We'll see what happens. But I was talking about the gender war ultimately, which is a topic that I feel that I've done a lot of deep research into. It's a topic I feel that I shouldn't say I feel, I know I've looked a lot into to really understand what's gone on, especially better than your average everyday person and the way they view the whole thing with men and women and the division of that. So I was talking about how the powers that be in our world, how they divide us through gender. In other words, make men and women fight so that we don't form intimate relationships and healthy relationships with each other. It's a depopulation agenda. It has to do with eugenics and all that. But it's a division tactic as well. It's divide and conquer. It's the same way we get divided through race, through religion, through politics, right? Gender is no different, and I feel like a lot of people overlook that a lot, but it's very important because that affects all of us, right? I mean, most of us, even if you're not straight, like we want a relationship with someone or something. And in this current world that we find ourselves in, a lot of people, especially in my generation and younger, are very lonely, depressed, don't really have any close friends, are very inexperienced when it comes to forming intimate relationships with the opposite sex or whoever they like, right? And this is not a good thing. This is bad. This isn't normal. It's not healthy. It's really unhealthy, actually. And anyway, I spoke about in the clip, it's like a minute and a half long, not even. In the clip, I spoke about how the powers that be use gender ultimately to divide us. And this young lady said, like, who are you to say these things? And I was quite confused by that because I mean, I could tell that someone doesn't watch my content or just hears a very small clip of me and then thinks they have what I say figured out or think they know something when they're very uninformed, right? So she goes to say like, "Who are you to say these things?" And I said, "Oh, I'm talk like, what do you mean?" And she said, "Oh, like what exactly like are you saying?" Like if and she gave this long spiel about if you're talking about how to attract women, the spiel of, oh, be attentive, listen to what they have to say, be there for them, be kind, loyal, all that stuff, make her feel safe, the typical things that women would say. And I said, okay, that's not the point. I'm talking about the gender war here. And she didn't really understand it. I could tell she didn't understand what I meant because when I say gender war, a lot of people tend to think I mean dating, but I'm not. I mean, it has to do with dating, but I'm not necessarily talking about dating. I'm talking about how the sexes are divided. So I said, listen, like this is like a 1 minute clip. You're not going to understand what I'm talking about just by viewing this. You know, if the actual video is almost an hour long, if you want to watch it, you can when it comes out. And she said, no. She said, I'm not doing that. And I said, why not? She goes, well, maybe if it was 10 minutes, I would. And this is a problem, man. This is always the problem that I see with people is that people they don't want to do their homework at all on anything that I'm talking about. They think that by listening to clips or something on social media or just their own experience or what the media tells them and what mainstream tells them, they think they have things figured out, but they really truly don't. And give me 1 second. I'm just going to go get some water. So this is a big problem is people don't want to do their homework, right? They don't want to look in to anything that I talk about or that other people talk about because they think they have everything figured out. And this is the issue is people are the arbiters of truth. You know, people think what it ultimately comes down to when they think they're well informed is they're the arbiters of truth. They're the ones who could dictate what's right and wrong. And it's based on how it makes them feel. If it makes them feel uncomfortable, if it's too much for them, they're going to say this isn't true without actually looking into it. And this is a big problem. It's a very simple thing to fix, but I don't think people are going to do it. I've been making videos since 2019. I have like no stats to really look deep into the analytics of my channel, but I guarantee you that not many people watch my videos in its entirety. I guarantee you people watch a couple minutes to 5 minutes of my videos and then click out of it. And I doubt that a lot of that has to do with me. There was actual points where I had to step up the creativity of my content and how it looks and the layout and all that. which I've fixed. I've come to fix. I've invested in new equipment, software, especially in editing software that I pay a monthly subscription to. So to really make the clips on social media especially look good, as opposed to just using my phone to talk or just turning on a camera and speaking, you know. I've come to understand that there is a visual aspect to content creation. So that's kind of just what I wanted to start off with, I guess, is, you know, again, so a lot of people don't really say anything when I post my content. I don't really get people like commenting much. And if they do, it's typically good. Like, people aren't getting angry at what I say or anything like that. If they really don't like what I say, they'll just like unfollow me or unadd me on whatever platform it is, unsubscribe on YouTube. Last time I went live, I lost like 5 subscribers for whatever reason. So yeah, man, it's tough, bro. It's the attention economy, man. It's tough to keep people's attention. People are very ignorant and stupid, and they think they're informed, but they're not. So it got me angry, because this was all this morning. I didn't get angry and react or anything. I just ended up deleting the person because I don't have time for the bullshit. Like, if you're gonna sit there and tell me that you don't have time, or you're not gonna look into what I'm talking about, then you're never gonna understand what I'm talking about. Therefore, you're uninformed because you haven't done the research, and I have done the research. So don't tell me I'm wrong or ask who am I to have these opinions, so-called, when I'm just telling you how things are. What it comes down to is I'm researched on the topic and you're not. That's simply what it is. No sugarcoating it, you know? So I guess we could look into some things on X in the meantime. Because, man, it's just... I saw actually a clip of Fuentes and Clavicular, so we could start off with that. Let's see what they say here.
I have a beard, but I'm only 19 years old.
That's crazy. Yeah, you called me Unk.
Yeah.
He's like, how old are you? I'm like 26. It's like, I didn't know you're that old.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, okay, out of pocket for no reason, catching strays.
It's
No,
over.
it's okay. I'm Unk. It is over. It's so over.
But you look younger than me, though. So.
Thanks. It's true. No, I'm kidding.
So, I mean, when I think about that. But there were, yeah, because, I mean, I'm still a young guy.
Good.
A lot of people don't know.
Nothing good there. You know, here on X, there is just so much filled. Oh, come on. I don't want to look at that. What is this? If your pee looks like this, go get blood work and urine test. Wonder why. I'm actually curious now. Yeah, man, a lot of weird stuff on X, bro. Let's take a look at the chat, see if anyone's here. Zombie Killer, can you elaborate on that a little bit? Also, Zombie Killer. You want to see an interesting video, Zombie Killer? I don't have 2 screens, by the way, anymore, so you guys are gonna see my my OBS if I go to it. But anyway, I have to go to OBS to look at the chat. So Zombie Killer said, "Did you hear negotiations have failed? Trump orders Hormuz blockade. We'll be seeing high gas prices for a while now." So what does that mean? The whole negotiations of peace have failed? Like Iran is going to continue to attack Israel or whatever it's doing, or whatever the narrative is? Yeah, gas prices is pretty crazy, man. I've been paying $50 pretty much to fill up my tank, when it could be as little as 30. But anyway, Zombie Killer, let's take a look at a video here. If you're in here, I want to know what you think about this. if it's self-defense or murder. This is quite interesting, actually. This happened in 2018, and I think it happened in Texas.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Hold it, motherfucker. I'm right fucking here. All right, point.
Back away from him.
Come get it. Go get the gun.
Back off.
Go get my BB gun. I'm gonna put 9 in this motherfucker.
Back off.
I'm standing at the
Back
dumpster,
off.
bitch.
If you come closer to me, I'm gonna kill you.
Hey,
Come
you
closer,
hear him
I'ma
say he's
kill
gonna
you.
kill me?
Yes.
I'm at the dumpster. Put the gun up and go inside.
You pulled a gun in front
You
of
put
our
a
children.
gun in front of my kids waiting for a fucking mattress. Fuck you. Point at me, motherfucker.
Go on.
Point at me.
Take your swing.
I'm standing my ground, motherfucker.
Take your swing.
No, you ain't.
You're in an alley. You're not
You're
in your
in a fucking
home,
alley.
sir.
You came out to the alley. Support the gun. I will kill you dead. I promise you, you're both dead. Bitch.
It is an alley.
You're in an alley with a fucking shotgun, you little piece of shit. I'm gonna kill you.
I doubt it.
Bitch.
First of all, if you're going to show this video to the cops, you might want to stop yelling.
Oh
and kill
no!
us.
I don't give a fuck. I will fucking kill you.
Back
You
off.
pull a gun from my kid.
Back off.
You pull that gun one more time, motherfucker, I'll take it out and put a bullet through your head.
No, you won't.
Bitch. Point it
Take a
at me.
swing.
Point it at
Go
me.
ahead.
Point it at me.
Take your swing.
Point that motherfucker at me.
Go ahead. Take your swing.
Point it at me.
Take your
Point it at me.
Back off.
Point it at me again.
So as you guys can see, this situation could easily be de-escalated if one of them just walks away. You know, we don't really know what happened in the beginning. There's actually an article we could definitely look. I actually looked into it because I've seen this video before. But we could look into the article. I think this guy actually, well, I won't spoil the video. We'll watch it and then I'll give my take on it.
Back off.
Point it at me again.
But all I'm trying to say is this whole thing, you know, everyone's more so this guy. He did say that these dudes pulled a gun out on them. Maybe they've had past problems or whatever. I don't really know. Again, we don't know the backstory really. But he's saying he's all pissed off, I guess, because these guys got guns and he's yelling. I wouldn't even like test these guys, honestly. If they had guns, I'd just be like, all right, he could just walk away. But clearly he's escalating it a little bit more than it needs to be. And I guess he's mad because they pulled out guns and the kids were there. And I can totally understand his anger. But, you know, sometimes trying to be brave can cost you your life.
Back off.
You're a dead man.
I doubt it.
No, I don't give a fuck what the cops say.
I don't care what the cops don't say. You don't tell you back up.
You're a bitch, and I'm gonna kill you too.
Ah, you won't.
Cocksucker.
Fuck you, you little faggot. Be honest, you're wanting my kids to a bitch.
Jag off.
You're dead.
I doubt it.
I
Better
guarantee
quit
it.
threatening.
I doubt it.
I ain't threatening shit. You walked out the
You
fucking
just
door.
did.
Fuck you, faggot.
Fuck you, cocksucker.
If you come within 3 foot of me, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay,
You're not going to shoot my husband.
come on.
It's one.
Shoot me. You're dead. Point it. Point it.
Aaron! Aaron! No! 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 Wow! Aaron! Baby!
Yeah, so pretty wild, right? Let's see what Zombie Killer said, if he said anything. Oh, we got KVN in the house. What's up, bro? Thanks for hopping in, man. Yeah, man, he could have just walked away. So anyway, let's go back a little. Let's get a better view of them. So I heard this guy, the older guy, because when I looked at the article, that he did, I think 14 years, or yeah, I'm sure he's still in jail, because like I said, I think this is in 2018. He also did some time. I don't, again, it's not clear even on like what exactly happened, but he obviously shot the gun. I don't think this guy shot at all. This guy shot the gun, and I guess, because again, it's not clear, it hit the dude somehow, and he ended up dying, and they killed him. But for some reason, this guy got like the worst of it. Maybe it's because of the threats or whatever, and it's because the video is unclear. Because it didn't even almost, it looked like he was trying to shoot warning shots or something, but that's what happens, man, when you let your emotions get to you and you got guns. You know, it happens all the time. Happens all the time. Where, you know, emotions get the best of you, shots are fired, someone gets killed. So, I'm all about self-defense and gun ownership. Trust me, I really truly am. But we got to use them responsibly. You know, we got to remember that we have them for a tyrannical government to protect us from them, and of course, people that try to harm us. But yeah, the guy died. He was I think like 37 years old.
Probably at the hands of Muslims. When the Notre Dame Cathedral burned, probably at the hands of Muslims, rabbis were rubbing their hands together and saying it was revenge for the Disputation of Paris. You know that? When the Muslims invade France and they burn the Notre Dame Cathedral to the ground and the steeple falls through the ceiling, Jewish rabbis were rubbing their hands laughing, and they said, this is our revenge for the Disputation of Paris. Your cathedral burns like how you burned our Talmud. And Elon Musk says, well, they look white to me, and everyone thinks they're white, so no, they're not part of it. They're not part of European civilization. They're not part of Christian civilization. They need to be kept out of the corridors of power. As long as they are there, we are not in charge. As long as they are there, we have no sovereignty. We're not a free people. We're never going to be able to secure what is best for us. And it's that simple.
Oh, Nick Fuentes. Yeah, man. So obviously Nick Fuentes is the type of guy that he tries to make it seem like he's a Christian and that he's like very pro-white people. Really what this guy is he's an extreme right-winger. That's ultimately what he is. And as I've been making so many videos on this guy, he's always popping up on my feed, like these updates even. It's not even like his account. It's accounts that are like fans of his, I guess, or post updates. But that's the thing, man, is like the legitimate truthers that I know, like this guy is one of them. They don't really get a massive following, and they're not really going to get promoted. Like this guy's got 45,000 followers, which is a good amount. But he's been making videos for a long time. So, but this is the dude, and you guys could follow him if you want. Do I not follow him? That's weird. There's no way. I was like 100% sure I followed him. I mean, X is infamously known for like unfollowing people. So I don't know, man. X is a weird app, bro. There's a lot of interesting things. Like you can get lost scrolling in X. There's a lot more extreme things you see on here than what's it called? Than Instagram or Facebook.
And all they
So let's take a look at this police video. I'm sure Zombie Killer will enjoy it if he's still on. Let's see. Take a look at the chat. Hi. Lev RC. What is going on? Yeah, we're just about to react to a cop video here. Police confuse autism for resistance. Respond with a taser to the head. I've heard a lot of police do this when it comes to mentally disabled people. Let's see what happens.
Eustis police quickly find the man they're looking for. They yell multiple commands, and all they know is he's ignoring every one of them. What they don't know is that 20-year-old Louis Greha is a man diagnosed with severe autism, cannot speak. According to his family, he has the mental capacity of a 4-year-old. He's over 6 feet tall and wears diapers.
Everybody loves Louis. He's lovable.
Hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Louis normally does not wander far from home, but on this day he did. Police tase him. He barely reacts. They tase him again. There's confusion.
On your stomach. Step it up.
Says her son's got neck damage, ear damage. One taser lodged behind his ear.
He can't even holler out, cry, or tell you you hurting him.
Eustis police quickly find the man.
Yeah, the police, man, they're all corrupt, bro. They really are. And I'm not saying that because I'm some liberal or anything like that. It's just that these guys, you can look into their job description. They don't serve the people. That's not part of their job description. If any sort of crime happens or someone's in trouble, they show up after the fact and make a report. That's all they do. They run by a code, the government code, the same government that taxes you half to death and that prints your money, that monopolizes your media, manipulates you, that's monopolized the pharmaceutical company and poisons you and monopolized the whole education system in the early 1900s. So, it's a wreck, man. It really is. These guys, it's just, they enforce a code. That's what they do. Oh, this is another viral video that I've been seeing. I'm not even going to play the sound. Let's restart it. It's in Cincinnati. Let me know if I'm blocking the view, by the way. I don't think I am, but let me know if I am. Oh, he's getting away, wow. Yeah, that's the type of shit I like to see, man. This guy's obviously looks a little older, he's out of shape. I mean, they're pathetic. The elites of this world treat police and they refer to police as their dogs. It's not even that they think they're dogs, they treat them like dogs, if you think about it. That's why, especially in the military, they get those dog tags. It sucks for the dude, but the cops don't know that he's autistic. Saw the video. Yeah. Yeah, and it shows how they're out of shape, yeah. Yeah, police to police. That's what we should all be doing. Yeah, guys. Well, you guys have any questions? Because I wasn't really trying to react this picture. That's funny. I wasn't really trying to react to stuff. I was trying to make this a little more interactive with people. So if anyone has any questions about anything, feel free to ask. We could talk about the police or anything you guys want. I'm just going to put my little slideshow while I take a look at some things here. Make sure that I'm still... internet is good and all that. Yeah, guys, type your questions in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. If there's anything you want me to look up or search up on YouTube or whatever, please let me know. I'm still on. I was saying if you went off, I was saying to ask questions in the chat. 'Cause I wasn't really trying to react to anything in this live here. I was trying to just make it interactive. Like, I'll stay on for a long time. I'll probably be on for like another hour or two, even, as long as I'm staying on the as long as my internet stays stable, which it is on this new desktop. So yeah, if you guys had any questions, or if you want me to like react to anything or search up anything on YouTube, because like I said, I just wanted to make this more fun. Yeah, how are you gonna send me it, or can you put it in the chat if that's possible? You might need to either send it to me on Instagram or email me it, because I'm not sure if you could drop it in the chat. Alright, yeah, I see it. I see that you sent me it on Instagram. I'll pull it up. By the way, let me know if you need me to turn up the volume or anything, because I unfortunately I don't have two screens right now, so I'm gonna have to like go back and forth periodically to look at the chat just to make sure no one said anything. But just let me know if the volume's okay.
Everyone's thinking the world stopped sleeping. What happened next will be revealing. I'm ready for whatever this life's been thrilling. I share my wisdom because time is fleeting. Like jetters on highways, our time out of speeding. Crooks in places no one's been seeing. With all expense, like flies on the ceiling. Dominoes falling like towers of meaning. The creators are mentioned. 8 billion in breeding. By my calculation, the pendulum is swinging. It's a fight against time. Who do you think is winning? Your answer might hold the future of you being. I choose my thoughts wisely. Don't want them to harm me. It's bad enough intrusive thoughts try to doubt me. The pendulum is swinging. The world is changing. Truth is different when headlines are craving.
Today we're in Pinellas County on one of Florida's busiest corridors, where a Florida Highway Patrol trooper, Benjamin Perdue, spotted a silver Volkswagen Jetta driving recklessly southbound on US 19 near Republic Drive in Largo. When Trooper Perdue activated his emergency lights and siren, the driver made a decision. He ran. According to the arrest report, the suspect had illegal drugs in his possession, and he wasn't about to stop and answer for them. After the chase, I'll break down the charges in the case wrap-up, then play my latest song that I wrote for us. Let's roll.
Stop! Stop! Hey, keep your hands up! Stop! Hey, stop! Stop! Hey! Quit! Stop!
I think I meant to ask there, why does he want to leave so bad? Probably has warrants, probably he's got drugs, maybe he's high, who knows? We'll see, I guess. I certainly wouldn't want to be in this situation right now.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands
It's wild that this truck just went in there to box the guy in, right? You know, it's, oh, I'm just trying to help, be a good Samaritan. Yeah, don't help the police out. Like, why? Why would you help them out? You don't know. This guy could have just like marijuana on him or something, and he's trying to get away. I mean, like I said earlier in this, I know this is gonna like piss a lot of people off, and a lot of people don't understand this, but the police are not your friends. The police don't serve you. The police's job is to enforce code, and who enforces the code? The same people who run our money supply. They're not part of the elite. They're just the front line of the elite. They protect the elite because they control the police departments, right? They're government employees. Like, how much of a bootlicker do you have to be, right? Like, just to suck up to government and so-called authority, because that's what it is. It all comes down to people's belief in authority. People believe that we need authority, otherwise there'd be chaos. Maybe right now, if that all of a sudden happened, there'd be chaos because of how retarded people are and stupid and ignorant people are. So I could see why there might be chaos, but if we were responsible adults and we properly educated ourselves and properly educated the youth, and us as a community actually knew right from wrong, we could easily teach people that. And we don't need the police. We don't need to like replace them with anything. We're all free, sovereign human beings that can protect ourselves and need to know right from wrong and need to know self-defense and need to be educated on it. But we're all destroyed for a lack of knowledge, aren't we? Yo, look, you got the suck up bootleggers trying to help the police there.
Stop fighting! Stop fighting! Stop fighting! Hey, I got the picture of something. Wait, hold on. Come on. I'm gonna roll you up a little bit. Give me your other arm. Get all out of there. Playing games over here. Blocking up traffic. Okay, turn around. Okay, look. Okay, no, right now, look at it. Okay. Look right here. Man, you put some stuff and put some stuff on my back. Here. Yeah, you take my stuff, you take your money. I don't know what to do with that. Right, Right now I'm dealing with the crime you committed. Because if you didn't do all this, you wouldn't be right here with him, right? All right, let's get in the car. I'm saying, what? I don't know what that means. We'll take a look at it. Trust me. We'll be here for a while, so it doesn't matter if I'm... Hey, man, can you say that for a second, please? I'm begging, please. All right. All right, in the car. Okay, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Yep, thank you. You got hand sanitizer on you? I have it right here, but I don't want to take it in my car.
What's the verdict, Mama? What's the verdict?
Right now, they even didn't finish with the paperwork yet. They're working on it.
They haven't finished it?
No. It looks like it's gonna be new charges for you.
New charges?
Mm-hmm.
What? Not them pills, I hope.
It's a maybe. But as you see me, we don't have all the information. Definitely, I'm not gonna have the information for you. But at the jail, they will let you know everything.
I know I did though.
Sorry about that.
So I get charged with them because they was in the car?
Yes. So burglars is basically like they are responsible for everything they can find in your car. So in this case, for example, if you're driving a car that is not yours, the tag is expired, you receive a citation for that, even if not your car. That's the same.
Even if I don't know.
Exactly. So basically, you're responsible for everything is in that car that you are operating. Even if the driver license is expired, if the tag is expired, or insurance, all this stuff.
All right, but okay. So then, how do I prove that they're not like? How do I get that charge? Because I don't know nothing about no pills.
So
that's why I was surprised when he said pills. I didn't even know that was in the car.
Yeah, I get it. In this case, basically, we process all of this, and then if you don't have a lawyer, you're gonna issue one. So that lawyer is gonna start working with you. So every single charge that we're gonna have on you, you need to talk to him, and he will be the person who's gonna represent you. Okay?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Cause that my bond gonna. I don't know nothing about no. Wow. So I'm having new charges. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Come on, man. How you gonna do me like that? Come on, man. I don't know nothing about that. Yeah, they like to act like they're not doing anything quote-unquote wrong, right? But I don't think he is doing anything wrong, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, of course, what he did was stupid, but again, man, people are going to say we need police, but I completely disagree. I completely disagree. See, it's the community's fault. It's their upbringing. It's the school system's fault. It's the parents' fault, right? It's the adults' fault. There's a lot of people at fault. It's not completely this guy's fault, but then people have to be responsible and understand what true morality is. But we obviously live in a society that doesn't promote that. So that's why we have this viewpoint that we need authority, because people don't want to take responsibility for themselves, because people are children mentally.
So you say somebody took a bag from your car. What do you have inside in that bag?
Oh no, it was just I was selling the game system and stuff.
Say again?
My game. I was selling my stuff that I had. It was a game system.
Okay, no. You say somebody took a bag from your car.
Yeah.
What do you have inside that bag?
That they took from the car?
Yes.
The game system.
The PS5?
Yes.
What? But you say you were following that guy because he stole your money, and you still have the PS5?
No. He took my PS5. That's why I say when he stole my money, he took my. No, the guy that stole my money is when the officer was.
I know you told me you would follow that guy because he stole your money.
Right.
Because you were selling your PS5.
I was selling the PS5, so he stole my merchandise, really.
So he stole your PS5.
Right.
And your money. The money with the PS5?
Yeah.
So who stole somebody at the scene from your car?
Who stole from you at the scene?
Yes.
The white guy. It was a white guy. I think he was in that truck. It was a big old, like a box truck.
And you have your PS5?
No, I don't have my PS. I don't have the PS5 already. I already lost the PS5.
Okay, so what he took from you guys at the scene?
I just seen him took my wallet. I knew my wallet was in the money. That's all I had was my wallet. Yeah.
As we just saw, the pursuit on US 19 came to an end after Jareem Roach abandoned the silver Volkswagen Jetta and tried to escape on foot carrying a backpack. According to the arrest report, the backpack quickly revealed why he ran. Troopers reported a strong odor of marijuana coming from the inside, and when they searched it, they discovered...
Yeah, you see, it's just marijuana. It's just marijuana. But they're treating this guy like he's doing something terrible and all that, I think they said the vehicle wasn't his or something or some shit about that. I'm not really even following, but I mean, none of this stuff is like a big deal, man. It's really not. A lot of the shit that people get arrested for is non-violent crimes. A lot of people are in jail for non-violent crimes. It's for drugs. And you know what? People should have the right to put in their body what they want. It's their body. Doesn't mean it's wise, but it's their right as a human being, as an inherent intelligent being, right? And that's what the government does. They want to do everything they can to take away your rights, and taking away your right to put something in your body is just taking an inch to say, okay, well, now we can dictate these other things about your life because we know better than you.
A medium-sized bag of marijuana, multiple pills, and other illegal narcotics, including methamphetamine and cocaine. But the charges didn't stop there. During the pursuit, Roach crashed into another vehicle and kept going, failing to stop and render aid. And when he fled on foot, he battered two individuals and resisted efforts to detain him before officers were finally able to take him into custody. Jareem Roach now faces multiple charges, including possession of methamphetamine, possession of cocaine, possession of marijuana, fleeing or eluding law enforcement, driving while license revoked, felony habitual offender, 2 counts of battery, and resisting an officer without violence. What started at a reckless drive down US 19 turned into a long list of charges that will follow him long after this night. Coming up next is my latest song that I wrote for us, rated 1 through 10, and let me know what your favorite line was. And by the way, I just started posting daily shorts, so make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on so you don't miss them. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Well, I mean, like I was saying about the drugs, they're obviously going to make it seem worse than it is, and those are some serious charges. But like I've been saying, man, it's like we really don't need police and law enforcement to do these things. You see, we all just want to outsource the power we have to these people because we would say, oh, well, they make us feel safe, yada, yada, yada. Without them, I don't feel protected, this and that. And, you know, that's honestly just the mindset of a child, man. And I know the driving he did was reckless and he had all those drugs, but it all could be avoided, again, if people are properly educated, if people have proper upbringings. You have to ask the question, well, why? You know, why is it? Why are things like this? Why are there people who rob and steal and do drugs? And why do they join a gang? And why do they rape and murder or whatever it is that these criminals do? I mean, these guys really, when it comes to the police, comparing to them, are just bad actors. That's what they are. Because the police are the real gang members. The police are the ones that can kill you, can murder you, can take away your inherent rights and freedoms and get away with it. And it happens all the time. Right? We see this happen all the time where they murder people and get away with it. And that's a benefit. You see, it's a whole brotherhood. It's a fraternity, the police. It's an occult. It's just a belief system. That's why police have to stick together. That's why police only hang out with police and join the Freemasons and all that. That's why a lot of cops are Freemasons. Because the Freemasons is like the low of the low. You know, it's like the lower levels of the occult, the very, very low, the entry level. And these guys don't really know what's going on. It's not any true enlightenment or whatever that you get in the modern day lodge Freemasonry that you see all over the place. But they're all around us, right? And pretty much most cops are Freemasons, are a part of that. And it's because they want these guys to be at a lower level because they already have a badge and a uniform. They drive a police car, right? They already feel like they have some sort of authority because they're above the law. They're like above the law compared to your average everyday working person that's trying to survive. And that's what they do. They harass the average everyday working person. And that's their job. And again, their job is to enforce government code. Their job is not to protect you. It's not part of their job title. They don't have to protect you. They're not going to get in trouble if you're dying right in front of you. And they don't help you. They're not going to get in trouble even if they shoot you, because they can make up some shit and say that you threatened their life. And who do you think the judge is going to side with? Obviously not you, because again, the whole system is corrupt and it's rigged against your average everyday person. It's to screw over your average everyday person and keep them under the elite's control, right? So I don't know if anyone else is still here in the chat. Let me know if you are. I'll put the image slideshow in the meantime. I'll check out some things, see if anyone's still in here. Drop your questions below, guys. Don't be shy. It could be anything, really. Probably going to be live for another hour here. And remember, this is all about you guys. You guys are controlling this today. You know, I want to make it more interactive because, of course, it's my platform, but it's not letting you chat. Well, it just let you chat. Yeah, man, if you can't type to me on here for whatever reason, just type to me on Instagram or text me. Oh, you sent me another one. I didn't even see that. All right, I'll pull it up now.
And news across America. Tonight, video shows a terrifying scene at an attempted traffic stop in Arkansas. You can see a state trooper deliberately bumping a woman's car, causing it to hit the median and then flip over. That woman was pregnant at the time. The officer said he performed the maneuver because the driver was speeding and did not pull over. CBS News correspondent Jerika Duncan reports on the video that is now evidence in a lawsuit.
Janice Harper was on her way home from the movies last July when Arkansas State Trooper Rodney Dunn tried to pull her over for speeding. Video from Dunn's dash cam shows within seconds of turning on his overhead lights, Harper moves into the right lane, slows down and turns on her hazards while continuing to drive. About 2 minutes later, Dunn hits Harper's car. The maneuver caused the SUV to spin on the highway, hit the inside wall, and flip.
They rolled over. Give me EMS.
Dunn calls for EMS before pulling over and talking to Harper while helping her out of the car.
Are you the only one in the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay.
Pregnant.
Well, ma'am, you've got to pull over when we stop. It doesn't matter, ma'am.
Thought it would be safer to wait until the exit.
No, ma'am. You should pull over when law enforcement stops you, okay?
But an Arkansas state driver's license guide says when being stopped by law enforcement, you should activate your turn signal or emergency flashers to indicate to the officer that you are seeking a safe place to stop. A new lawsuit from Harper claims there were no exits or a shoulder for Harper to safely exit the highway.
We call it a pit maneuver when people flee from us or don't stop from us.
Court documents allege Dunn executed a negligently performed pit maneuver or pursuit intervention technique which put her life and the life of her unborn child at risk. Harper told Little Rock station KLRT she thought she was going to lose her baby.
What if I had kids in the car? I mean, he wouldn't have known. Did that matter? What was going through his head? What made him think this was okay?
Thankfully, Janice Harper's baby is okay and is now 4 months old. We don't know the full extent of the injuries, but the Harper's attorney said they have heard from several other people saying similar things have happened to them. We've asked the state police for comment and have not heard back. Jerika Duncan, CBS News, New York.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. Dude, it's wild because, like I said, this is what these cops do. They're constantly living life in adrenaline mode, right? They're constantly living their lives on edge because they think they're in danger all the time, or it's the way they're taught. And the cops run by a code of silence, and you have to watch a lot of insider videos of ex-cops, of people who were cops at some points, decided to quit because they realized the corruption and what's really going on. And it's not corruption as in money or just harassing people. It goes a lot deeper than that. Because a lot of these cops, unfortunately, are psychopaths. That's what they are. And it's the way they're trained. And there's a code of silence, meaning that they're not going to rat on each other. It's like, again, it's like a fraternity. It's like being in a brotherhood, right? That's what the police is. They're in a cult. And they run by a code of silence, meaning that if they harass people, if they do something they know they're not supposed to be doing, if they hurt someone that they know they've gone too far on, if they do things they're not supposed to be doing, they're going to cover for each other, and they're not going to tell anyone. That's how. Listen, we're all on the outside. I'm sure if you're watching this that you're not a cop, because cops aren't awake. You know, if a cop is awake, he's not going to be a cop. Let's be real. But they run by a code of silence, and again, you have to. Maybe one day I think it was called Bastard Cop. It was like some article someone wrote, an ex-cop. It's really long, but we can go over it one day and just make that a whole video because that's definitely a really important topic. And he talks about the code of silence that they all run by, and how there's stuff that they don't tell their wives, and anyone. It's just they don't tell anyone. You know, it's like an oath of secrecy that they have. So if anyone's still here, feel free to let me know. Let me see if I got anything on Instagram. No, doesn't look like it. Yeah, chat. Ask me some questions. This is all you guys today. If you want, I could even play some music. I know Zombie Killer said he's searching for a video, but in the meantime, if anyone has anything they want to ask, comment on, talk shit about, let's do it. Who's Lev RC? I know I did acknowledge you before, but who are you? Well, we'll give him some time, I guess, to send me the video. Yeah, Zombie Killer, send it to me on Instagram, because I'm logged in on Instagram on here, so I'll be able to pull up the video. Alright, he sent me, oh, New Jersey, huh? Wild.
First of all, she swung at me. First of all, I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Can you put my shoe on my foot? Can you put my... What did I do? Excuse me. Oh, my God.
Back up.
First of all, can I stand up? Can I stand up? Thank you. Thank you, because I'm not resisting. She swung on me first. Thank you. And you can check all these cameras. She swung on me first. Got my face. Put my shoe on first. Please put my shoe on. Can I get my shoe? My shoe's up there. Can you get my shoe's right there. Okay, can you get my shoe?
Let's get it. Listen, stop.
Y'all got me. Because she swung me first.
It's really stupid to fight in front of police. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know why they would do that. And again, I know it's just like in the last video how I was kind of saying how people's emotions. Remember when I reacted to the dude who shot the guy in Texas? It's the same thing here. I mean, people's emotions get to them, and I understand. We're all human. I get that way too, where I lose my cool. There's been plenty of times where that has happened, and it's still going to happen. But to fight, like when you see police pull up on you, and I know a lot of people are just ignorant of how the law works and police and all that, because a lot of people are fortunate in their lives to not deal with them. I have unfortunately have dealt with them a whole lot in my life and have had a whole laundry list of problems with them, unfortunately. So I understand how bad they are and how corrupt they are and the code that they work under, because people don't understand that they're operating by a government code. And some people feel as if for whatever they're like invincible from it, or if they yell at the police or fight them, like it's going to make their situation better. It's only going to make things worse if you talk to them a certain way. If you escalate the situation, they'll escalate it even more. And that's the society we live under, where you have to respect them, right? They made it because they're like above the law. They're quote unquote enforcing the law. But who's writing these laws, right? They're serving the people who tax them half to death and brainwash their kids and rear end them with lies. This is who the police protect and serve. If you want to talk about fights, yeah, it actually, in a moral society, yeah, it would all depend on who throws the first punch and why and what happened. But this is where people need to be adults and educated, and especially on self-defense, because if we all knew self-defense and exercised it properly, no one's going to mess around with each other. But we live in this society, and especially in Jersey, where I live, which is a very blue state, that is probably the most strict gun laws probably in the whole country, to where it's like they make it impossible for you to get one, and a whole damn process. But it's like here where a lot of people aren't armed, you know, people are more prone to just talking shit because people don't have weapons, you know. You're not allowed to show your weapon, at least if you're walking around with it in Jersey. It's got to be hidden, the carry-on. But for the most part, I would even say, not even just with weapons, most people that I know don't have a gun in New Jersey, aren't interested in them. Most people don't know how to fight, aren't interested in fighting. And listen, I know because like I used to do boxing. I don't anymore, but it costs money, right? It's not like just going to a gym and lifting weights where that's affordable. You know, fighting could be as much as $200 a month, self-defense and all that, which it's worth the investment if you can afford it, of course. But anyway, let's get back into the video.
Y'all got me fucked up, for real. Cause you told me first, for real.
Okay.
Dad, my purse, my phone. Dad.
Come on.
No, I didn't do that. Why?
You just like that punched someone.
Why?
Right in front of us.
You see her, right? You see her, right? No, my shoe is on the ground. No, I'm not gonna move. Please get my shoe, please. I'm not gonna let my sister, you crazy.
Watch your hair. Hold on. Start walking.
What I think should be happening here, and this should be happening whenever there's a situation like this where people are getting arrested or whatever, you know, just for existing, there's no reason for an arrest to be happening. This is just by the code of government law, right? Because they threw a punch at each other right in front of the police, which wasn't smart, but, you know, people's emotions get the best of them. Everyone should just attack the police. I know they all have guns, but if there's a bunch of us, it's going to take them time to draw it. They're probably not going to shoot because it's not like, you know, it depends on the cop, right? If it's a really psychotic police, he might. But I'm sure there's police that they're not out there and wanting to shoot someone, because that's a pretty big thing, shooting someone. Not saying that there's not police that are willing to do that and can't wait for that moment, but some people just don't want to do that, you know? So, everyone should just attack the police, and when it comes to this, I mean, they're so outnumbered. There's only like 1 million police total probably in the United States, I want to say. It might be more, but my estimate is there's around 1 million of them. So think about that, because there's a whole other like 350 million people against them. So, and same with the elite. I mean, if people woke up to the elite and revolted, the elite cannot stand a chance, because they make up like 1%, probably not even, of the whole world, you know, at least the top of the top. When it comes to the total amount of these occult members, is probably, I want to say maybe 14%. But we're talking about the people who really call the shots, and the people who've been around for centuries now. The people who know the truth and are using the enlightenment they have, because they're hiding the truth. They're using all the enlightenment for evil. And the police are evil. This is a branch of evilness, is having the police. And I know a lot of people are not going to understand that at face value, because they think the police are here to protect us. but it's not the case. Think about it. He's got a woman who looks to be maybe, I don't know, 5'6", 5'7", maybe 170, 180 pounds. Like, I mean, she's not super skinny. I'm not saying she's fat, but like, I'm sure this police officer is bigger than her, and she's cuffed. I'm sure she's like dragging along a little bit or whatever, but there's just no reason, one, for them to be arrested. There's no reason for him to be like all aggressive like that, especially when the person is cuffed. You know, what are they going to do? The worst they can do is run away with. They're not going to get very far being cuffed, right?
For political science. That's great. Just give me the badge numbers. And
Back up.
3 women were already in custody following the fight, but the action was far from over.
Bro, look at her, bro. Let it go. The one that's clearly home, and then the one that's in the bunker. No, I told y'all to come grab her the first time, bro. I'm fine. That's not cool, though. No, but y'all see how she was coming. But then we walk right back. She was aggressive. No. She was. Stay there. Do not walk up on us or you're next to get arrested. Stay right there. I got you.
Wait, pull my sock up, Why are you sticking onto my arm like this? Because you actually
Back up.
But you actually have
Back
to give me
up.
their badge numbers. I'm backing up.
She has to
Make sure Dutch gets my purse and my phone. And my phone. My
You're gonna get locked up now,
no,
too.
I'm trying to tell you. Her arm, she has cancer. She cannot straighten her arm.
We understand.
She cannot
Back
straighten her
up.
arm. You doing that to her, it's gonna put her lawsuit on you because of her arm. Can you give me your badge numbers, please?
Go to the police station.
Badge numbers. No, your badge numbers. You're supposed to give me your badge number.
Back up right now.
Badge number. Badge number.
Got that.
Badge number.
Got that arrested.
Badge number. Badge number. No, badge number.
Put it in that car.
Badge number. Badge number.
Lock.
I'm not resisting, so why are you still grabbing me? I'm not trying to move.
I need a double cup.
You don't have to double cuff me. I'm not resisting.
It's gonna make sure it doesn't.
No, I have a cuff.
Again, they're double cuffing a female, and they're getting all these units to come in over girls, really. I mean, there's not really much guys there. So these are your brave men and women on the front line serving and protecting us. I know they're acting crazy and more than they need to be, but I mean, at this point, who cares, man? Like, we should all be doing this to the police. We shouldn't be giving them respect, because I'll tell you what, in the town I live in, it's a pretty conservative town here in Jersey. So there's a lot of people that support the police. I see it all the time. You know, a cop drives by, because there's older people in my town. It's not really people in my age range. It's more older people. And they're always saying hi to the police. They got the support, the Blue Lives Matter, support the police stuff on their cars. Used to be in front of some businesses even. So yeah, you know, it's just bootlicking to authority, bootlicking government, just letting people know how much you love being told what to do because you can't think for yourself.
Bill, roll. Go ahead, go. You got it? I don't fucking care about it.
This is racism. I'll help you now. Wow, racism. Because I asked for your badge number? Because I asked for your badge number? Because I asked for your badge number? Not because you had cancer on your arm.
Get away from the car. No, get away from the car. Get away from the car or you're going next. Get away. There's no reason to go near the car.
Well, actually, I'm going next.
She breaks someone and she goes to jail. So it's simple. Go away. Go away. We could be dealing with her right now if you walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away and we can deal with it.
Everyone wants the smoke, but none of them want the fire. With 4 now already in custody, how much more will it take for officers to finally have control over the scene?
She can't straighten her arm. understand. So when I ask for your badge number, you're going to arrest me?
It's not because of that. Your behavior. Screaming and
No,
yelling.
because you're not listening. You're not listening to me.
I
She
am
has
listening.
cancer.
What's your name?
Deja, she has
Deja,
cancer in her arm.
Listen, I am listening to
She cannot
you.
straighten her arm all the way.
As soon as we get in.
It hurts putting it behind.
Yeah, girls these days. I see that, zombie killer. I just saw you said that. Yeah, this is your a great example of your modern women, especially here in New Jersey, because they all look to be around my age in their 20s. If I were to guess their age, I'd say like maybe 26, 27. So not far off from me.
I understand, but that's what we have to do.
All right, but it's like
As soon as
she
we
has
can.
cancer. She cannot straighten her
I
arm.
understand.
So y'all should arrest her in the front. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, and then I'm gonna ask for your badge number. You're gonna arrest me?
No, it's because you're screaming and yelling.
No, because I'm asking for your badge number. I didn't curse at you. I said badge number. You can go back on your video. You can look. Badge number.
Calm down. You get released.
I am calm. I'm very calm. You can see. Anything. Can you just loosen
No,
this?
we can't loosen them.
No,
It's already loosened
no,
up.
it's
Get in the
cut.
car.
It's cut.
I know it's cut. We'll have you checked out by rescue in the station, okay?
No.
Just lean back for me.
Please, just one arm.
No,
No, no, no.
I need to buckle you in.
It's literally rubbing into the
What's
cut.
your name?
No, no, no. My name is JoJo.
JoJo,
No, no, no.
please.
No, no, no. It's literally rubbing into the cut. No, no, no. You don't understand. It's literally rubbing into my cut. Can you just loosen this one side? I don't need the other
It's already
side.
loose.
No, it's not. I'm very calm. All I asked for was your badge number. You can go on your video and look.
What's in your hand there?
It's my phone and my nicotine. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm just going to hold on to it for right now, okay?
Can you put it in my purse right here?
The phone we'll hold on to. He's going to put it right up front. As soon as we get inside. I can't. As soon as we get inside, I'll get back to you, okay?
Can I get my nicotine one time?
Not in the car, you can. When we get inside, you can, okay?
All I was saying,
Here.
she has cancer in her arm. She can't straighten her.
I'm not in the car. Arrest me. Why are you arresting the one with me? Let's go. Arrest me. I'm going to
Find somewhere to go, guys.
Can you arrest me? Yeah, this is
Alright, next time we'll look on that one. What do you need?
I haven't been able to look at anybody any way I want by the Constitution. He's telling me next time this will happen if I don't look at someone the wrong way. So you're telling me I'm legally enabled by the Constitution. By the Constitution of the United States. I am legally enabled to look at anyone any kind of way. That's not my fault. I'm sorry, sir.
When you calm down, we'll have a conversation.
Somebody hit me in the face. I think it was the girl that swung first.
Probably was. She was kicking the out of me and Joe.
The officers still hadn't dispersed the crowd near the bar and were yet to transport the feisty females to jail, who were prepared to make it a memorable ride.
Stop kicking the car! Stop kicking the car! Yeah, you can pay for that.
If we have any available, we can try you.
Sure, yeah.
Pretty active.
Why does everyone want to get arrested tonight? I don't get it.
Because it literally all started because apparently I looked at someone the wrong way and she didn't like it, and I'm a fashion designer and I said something about her outfit to my friend.
Right, so
and then she charged across the street at her, but my friend was yelling. She was going off.
But what I'm trying to explain is everyone who's over here is talking over each other, and you can't tell people are messing around.
You don't know what's going on.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at it right now. Like how people are talking. Like
no, because my
and then when he screamed, "Hey, we're about to get into it," we all walked over, and that's when people started fighting.
Tell your family today you lose your job today, my boy. I promise you, you are.
Guys, find somewhere to go.
Yeah, just give me them because
Yo, that's enough. You gotta go home. Go home. Go home. Go home. Let's go. It is time to leave. What?
Before y'all kick everyone out, because he said he'll give me your badge numbers. Can I have them? I'm gonna have to go once you tell me. So can I have them now? Okay, bet.
Time to leave.
Shut up. Let's go.
It is time to leave.
Shut up. Let's go.
I just want to go, guys, please. Hey,
Tiff,
guys,
go get you for disorderly conduct. Let's go. Tiff, let's go, Tiff. Josh.
Guys, find somewhere to go. All right? Thank you. Hey, hon. Hey, listen.
Can I get $100 so I can go buy
tip. I'm not trying to touch you.
I need a soda. No, we'll get you water.
Out of the street.
I was basically telling him, like, don't pay attention to me. Everybody's just drunk on that.
Well, we realize that, and that's what gets people in trouble. Exactly.
My family owns this town. Watch this, bro. Watch this.
More petty drama ensued at the jail after the gnarly girls caught a glimpse of each other while being taken to the booking area.
Yeah, I have your phone and your view. Okay, sit down for me, please.
That is probably Caleb.
The girl on the white top. It was kicking over the cops.
I hope y'all know who my daddy is. I hope y'all know who my stepdaddy is. Y'all better lose y'all jobs. I promise you are.
Let me see your left leg.
That's totally fine. Oh, yeah, Dad, keep doing it. I promise you. You thought this is bad. You're not about to have a job. My money, okay. Okay. That's fine. That's totally fine. I'm getting this slack. I promise it is. Imagine not being able to handle up 120-pound bitch. You stupid ass dumb.
Is this your shoe?
Y'all done. Y'all done. Let go of me. Caleb, stop. He's trying to trying to take the one off. So stop, Caleb. Please. Try to let the one go. Yeah, please. Like, calm down. Wait. Yo. You're right there. What's your name? Phrase. Kendall. What's your name? Mahoney. Yes.
There you go.
You're not about to have a job after today. Y'all forget who my stepdaddy is. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Ugly? You're ugly. You look like a crack fiend, you stupid. Stop you up. I'm crying. Stop! You stop!
Stop! You're on camera. You're on camera.
Yes, I'm on camera.
You look ridiculous.
Yes, I am. And I
think the judge is
I
going
don't
to
give a what the f was she just saying to me? She's a stupid ass for real. Like, I don't care what the judge is saying.
Right.
Like, you guys really
You're going to care when you're in
Did you not
court
hear what
and
she
you
was
get fucking
saying?
charged.
Because I am the one that got rough-handed, not her. She's the one that started it.
Sit down.
I cannot sit down with my
down.
hands
Yeah,
behind
you can.
me.
Sit
No,
down.
I cannot.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll sit down like this. Like, the f does it matter? The camera's gonna catch me getting hit
You
twice.
realize what you just
Do
did?
you realize what happened to me before I got
Yeah, I
arrested? I got hit twice by 2 different people, and then I swung. So it doesn't matter what I did. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. No, I don't care. You can lock this wrist up all you want. It's this wrist. No. Can you lock me on this side, please? Look, I have a cut on this side. Please lock me on this side. I'm begging you, please.
Just I need you to cooperate, okay?
I'm cooperating.
Okay.
And you can see it on the camera. Please lock me up on this side, not this side. Thank you. 2 different people hit me. Like, and then when I walked in the building, like the camera caught, she said, "You ugly."
Yeah. Try to kick
You're
her.
right, and I tried to. You're right, because I don't give a. When I catch her without, the police are gonna look her up. And I'm saying it on camera. When I catch her, and the police are not
You're making the case
I don't
harder.
I really don't.
Right.
I really don't.
Well,
Because
you're not
2
gonna
people,
s-
and she was one of the people. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because she was one of the people that hit me before I got locked up.
She have a wallet or ID or anything on her?
Think about that.
Have anything on you?
You guys see
Your
my
wallet? You have an ID?
Do you see
Don't
my?
do that.
Do you
Can
see
you
me?
not do that?
Do you see me?
Do you have a wallet on you?
Do you see
You have an
me?
ID on
My ID is not in here. I don't have anything on me. You guys see
you
my
leave it?
skin.
Did you
I
leave it
have
at Romeo's?
nothing on me.
you? Did you leave it at Romeo's?
Nothing. My name is Jolin. Jolin.
Have you been arrested before or had any
I
contact with
have.
us?
Jolin.
2 of the more cooperative girls were quickly processed and released, while the brattier ones who refused to let go of their attitude were repaid with the same.
If you're gonna fight us, we'll leave it that way. We're trying to help you out here. If you're gonna give us an attitude, we'll just leave it that way. We don't need to move it. We're trying to.
No, I don't give a f if you move it or not. I promise you, I don't. No, your job's on the line. I promise you that.
I don't know why.
It is. I don't think you understand who my family is. I don't think you understand who my family is. Your job's on the line. Because I promise you it is.
I guarantee
Chief
you,
of
bro.
police, and you think your job's not online. Okay.
You don't even know who the chief of police is.
Okay. Okay.
There you go. Here's your ticket. This way. Now to the right. To the left.
Shut the fuck up. No, like I said, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like I said, shut the fuck up.
All right, stand up.
Like I'm a grown woman. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Through that door.
No, I'm not walking. I'm not walking with these on my ankles. That hurts. I'm not walking. Oh God, I'm not walking.
Come on,
You're
we
not
gotta
gonna
process
pull me
you.
because there's cameras. Pull me. I promise you, pull me across the shit. This shit hurts. I'm not walking with these on my ankles. That's sad.
Well, you're kicking people, so we're not.
Nobody kicked nobody. I'm not. No, okay, well, I'm not kicking nobody. No, he's pulling me.
So we can get you processed. Yeah, it's on camera right here.
You're pulling me.
Come on, so we can get
That
you
hurts. No.
Why you acting like a child? All right, so stay here.
Like I said.
Stay here. We're here till 7 a.m.
Like I'm little, like
We're here till 7 a.m. 7 a.m. So we're good.
Pulling a little around, dude.
No.
You weirdo.
I'm like an adult, dude. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
not gonna go, but you're trying to drag me by my feet. Like I said, that
Nobody dragging
hurts.
you.
Like I said,
Nobody
that
dragging
hurts.
you.
This hurts. I'm not walking.
Well, if you wouldn't have kicked us, we wouldn't
And
have
like
to
I
run.
said, nobody's kicking you. But you want to
Yeah, you
stand
did.
on like, shut up.
Dude, just keep her here.
You can handle a little 120 pound. Shut up, bro. Get a new job. Get a new job, you weirdo.
3 hours, dude.
I want to press charges. Do you see my face?
We already got it.
Okay. But she's under arrest for assault, but I want to press charges against her.
You're pressing the charges.
Okay. Are you?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, because I will literally look it up. Do you see my face?
I saw her hit you.
Okay.
That's why I arrested her.
Okay.
100%.
All right. So what?
Said you want your.
I don't want anything back but my belly button ring. That's it.
Okay. Well, we have it. We're gonna give you.
Okay.
All right.
The exit is out here to the right.
Can I have my?
That's the only flip-flop you came in with.
No.
Aggravated assault on officers, obstruction, and simple assault.
It was pretty recent, 4 months ago. Oh, I hope I didn't lose connection. Am I still live? Someone in the chat let me know if I'm still live, because I just got some weird notification. Stand by. Let me check. Yeah, man. All right. Well, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, you got anything else that you want me to react to, or that doesn't have to be police or anything. It could be something random. But yeah, if you have anything else, yeah, let me know. I'm just sitting here now smoking, so I'll probably stay on for a little while. Hoping more people will join. Appreciate that you did, Zombie Killer. In the meantime, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, so give me like 1 minute. Alright, I'm back. Like I said, if anyone has anything they want me to look up, react to. I know KVN was talking about chat roulette, which I was a little reluctant to do because it's not really something that I normally do. But I'll definitely do that one day for sure as like a fun thing. But yeah, in the meantime, if anyone just wants to drop a question, comment, hate comment, something for me to look up, wants to send me something, feel free to do so. Again, in the description box below is all my social media, my email included. So feel free to reach out to me. And give me a follow. Of course, like the stream, comment on it, say something in the chat, share it around, and get the word out about some truth. Reminder for those of you just tuning in now, I know I've been going for like almost 2 hours, maybe longer even, but yeah, I've been going for a little while. So if anyone has any questions, if no one really asks anything soon, because I'll stay on a little while longer, if no one has anything they want to add or anything, then I'll probably just end it. But again, say something in the chat. Let's get a conversation going. Yeah, man, take your time. I'll just play some music. it looks like we got another video here. Let's take a look.
A second U.S. aircraft was downed today by Iranian air defenses. But the real story is what the American public can believe coming from our leadership. Let's talk about this one. Okay, so this is a wild video that I was not expecting to make. I literally had to have my father-in-law watching the kids because this is just preposterous, and I have to break this down for you guys. A second U.S. combat plane this is Newsweek is really bearing the lead here. It says crashes near Hormuz after Iranian shootdown. Okay, that means a second U.S. plane was shot down. The Iranians shot down a second U.S. plane. I hate you, Newsweek, for your bizarre use of passive voice to try to make it sound like the plane was downed by a missile fired by Iran. Like, come on, guys. But the wild part is, again, this is an A-10 Warthog. This annoys me for a couple of reasons. The first is that the Air Force has repeatedly tried to say that the A-10 Warthog, while an extremely reliable anti-tank platform, basically isn't safe in the skies over any modern battlefield because of exactly what's happening here. Small man-portable air defenses, it is a rich target for it. It's just basically 2 jet engines strapped to a big hefty fuselage with a ton of weapons on it. And don't get me wrong, it is really good at destroying Iranian fast boats and other small armored craft, either terrestrial or seaborne. But the problem is that these A-10s are also slow and very large targets. And that appears to be what has happened here. Reportedly, this aircraft was down around Hormuz, but it's not exactly clear what the circumstances of this downing were. But again, they're tagging it here in kind of the general Gulf region. But the takeaway, again, is that this is the second U.S. combat aircraft in a single day that's been downed by hostile fire. And so it's, yeah, certainly a troubling trend. Remember, the first aircraft that was down today was an F-15E Strike Eagle, where one of the pilots was recovered, but a second pilot is still, or the weapons officer is still missing in action. And certainly the Iranians, if they find this officer, they will be touting it on their social media and using it for propaganda purposes. But this is just a really, really disturbing trend. And before I talk about exactly why this bothers me so much and why it really worries me, I wanted to mention that one of the reasons I can be so transparent and honest about even the shortcomings of the government here is because you guys support me at combatvetnews.com, right? By becoming a member, you can get access to uncensored, exclusive combat footage that drops twice a week, including like Thursday's footage is literally sent to us from a Ukrainian air defense team that we have sponsored. So if you're interested, right, become a member. Any one of these tiers gets you access to the full archive of old videos, plus all of the new drops. But Lieutenant tier and above also get access to the weekly Q&As. So thanks to all you guys that are members. Check the link in the description. Okay, so one, there's a couple of problems. The first, the surface level problem, is that this is the second time that we've exposed CENTCOM and other senior U.S. officials lying about activities within the region. Here is from 23 hours ago. It says, claim, Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps says it downed an enemy, in quotations, i.e. a U.S. fighter jet over Keshem Island in the Strait of Hormuz. They respond with, fact, all U.S. fighter aircraft are accounted for. The IRGC has made the same false claim at least a half dozen times. Here's the problem. We now know that this is a completely accurate claim by the IRGC, and that CENTCOM revealed itself as either lying to the American public or not even having command a sense of where its own combat aircraft are. And this is really disturbing. Again, this is something where the A-10 crashed in the Persian Gulf. The pilot was rescued, which is great news, right? But CENTCOM either lying or not knowing what is happening. You're like, how is this even possible, right? It is extremely disturbing to see this this level of lies coming from U.S. CENTCOM, right? One of the things that we've talked about on this channel is that Russian propaganda relies on things like this, denying events that happened, obfuscating true events. This is Russian propaganda 101. And the idea is not to create an environment where CENTCOM's truth and Iran's truth are at war with each other. The idea is to annihilate the idea that anything can be known at all about the state of the war. It's one of the reasons why the Russian public doesn't actually know or believe the casualty numbers that Russia has suffered in their war, because Russia has made it so that the average Russian sees preposterous, absurd, hyperbolic claims every single day, and so they no longer even try to discern if something's true or not, right? 1 million Russian casualties, 6 million Ukrainian casualties. It's all just random lies to the average Russian. And as we've said, in the West, propaganda certainly occurs, don't get me wrong, but CENTCOM traditionally and other U.S. Spokes outlets have communicated true facts, either spun in favorable ways or simply only shared favorable facts and sort of downplayed unfavorable ones. So an example of old CENTCOM, pre-Trump, pre-Hegseth CENTCOM, would probably try to get the jump on it and say, one, the Iranians claimed that they downed an enemy fighter aircraft, they would probably get the jump on it. They would not even address the IRGC's claims, but instead say an aircraft, a A-10 Warthog went down in the Persian Gulf. The pilot was swiftly recovered by the brave Special Operations Forces of the U.S. pararescuemen, and the pilot was returned unharmed and is currently undergoing a medical evaluation. Right? That would turn a bad news story, a downed aircraft, into a good news story. The heroic actions of Air Force pararescuemen, right, in collaboration with the U.S. Navy, rescued the pilot, in a brilliant operation. Right? That's what old CENTCOM would have done. This one just straight fucking lied to your face, right? Claiming all fighter aircraft are accounted for, and they're doing a little bit of work here because technically an A-10 is not considered a fighter aircraft. Right? It's a different class. So, but this is the part, right, where you're like, technically they weren't fighter aircraft. Which the problem is that CENTCOM, it backfires. Because now, do we believe CENTCOM when they say we've taken no casualties? Well, we've taken casualties. We haven't disclosed them. Some of them are severe. Some of them are returned to duty. Some of them are expected to return to duty, but that duty happens to be in a hospital room in Landstuhl. Right, we diminish, every time they do this kind of thing, they diminish the public's ability to trust them. And the problem is that the public has to vote on this war. The public has to elect leaders to continue to prosecute this war. And every time you do it, you hurt democracy as a concept when the public doesn't get to know how the war is going. Like, now, I'm not saying you have to disclose a flight map of everything that's happening here, but the American public deserves to know the broad contours of how their military is fighting. How else can we decide if we should continue to elect our existing leaders or demand new superior leaders? But this isn't even the first CENTCOM lie that we've seen, because you might recall that just 2 weeks ago, the U.S. military said they achieved total air dominance in the war with Iran. This is a direct quote from Pete Hegseth. It says asserted this week. That was 3 weeks ago. Israel, America's partner in the conflict, says it has gained air superiority. Right? Now it says this literal, the New York Times is out here repeating Pete Hegseth's claim that American and Israeli fighters are largely uncontested through Iranian skies. They've decimated the Iranian Air Force, destroyed hundreds of missile launchers and air defense systems, right? And they've been hit thousands of targets, right? And this is just a real, like, they're trying to... It says, quote, in air campaign terms, the A-10 is a confidence signal. This is according to a retired Air Force Lieutenant General interviewed by the New York Times. He said the plane was effective against small military, he says units, they mean military, like, vehicles. But, again, air superiority means a dominant advantage in the skies in a theater of war, which we've just shown was not true, right? Gerald Deptha, it says the U.S. and Israel had achieved persistent air superiority approaching air supremacy, right? It says the opposing force is incapable of effective interference within the operational area using air missiles and threats. So, again, we're talking about air supremacy, and troublingly, the current chairman of the Joint Chiefs has just said that they have achieved air supremacy, right? 2 days ago, the U.S. said, basically, we have achieved air supremacy, and we are flying B-52 bombers over the skies over Iran, right? And this is really, this is another sign that we're being lied to. A country, if you have air supremacy over Iran, as the administration has claimed, you would not have them shooting down multiple combat aircraft in a single day. And by the way, a third aircraft, worth noting, a Black Hawk helicopter was hit while conducting the search and rescue for the F-15 crew, but the Black Hawk was able to make an emergency landing in southern Iraq, preventing them from falling into enemy hands. But that was only because of pure luck that the aircraft, the search and rescue operation was, well, luck and likely some real serious pilot skill. But if that aircraft had been downed, say, closer to the south, that Black Hawk may have had to ditch in the sea or not made it to Iraq or Kuwait or other friendly areas. But again, I cannot emphasize this enough, that I am ecstatic that these pilots are recovered alive and not in the hands of the Iranians. But CENTCOM owes the American public a better assessment of what is happening in the war, right? Even during the worst days of the Iraq War, the CENTCOM disclosed near daily casualty numbers, dead and wounded Americans. They did not shy away from it because the American public has a right to know how our elected leaders are prosecuting this war. And the fact that they're lying, covering, firing people that tell them otherwise is, to me, a sign that this war is quickly emerging as a massive disaster. Anyway, guys, thanks to Franz, Thomas, Eugenia, Sergey, Alan, Gabriel, Melvin, Alfred, Brendan, Ida, and the Lieutenant.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of mumbo jumbo, but yeah, I mean, that whole war going on with Iran right now, those of us that are awake, we all know it's bullshit. We all know that what's going on there is not what they're telling us. It's really for Israel. By the way, Zombie Killer, did you see the video of the Marine? This was pretty recently, maybe a couple weeks ago, who he was in some sort of federal court and he was like yelling that he doesn't want to fight for Israel. And then, of course, he got arrested and thrown out of the place. But it was like a viral video. I don't know if you heard about that, if you're still on. Maybe I could try to find it real quick. Because I remember I saw it on X. Alright, yeah, I think I found the video. Okay, let me, Oh, you did see it? So you did see this. Alright, yeah, I'll react to it, though.
Let's go! America does not want to send its sons and daughters to war for Israel. Your inability to name that shows you accept this as leaders. This is wrong. And nobody wants to fight for Israel.
My God, they're so rough with him, bro. It's not even doing anything that bad.
Commandant, please stand up as a Marine and stand up for America. Out. No one wants to fight for Israel.
His hand, his hand. Oh, his hand.
Let go of your hand. Let go of the door. Let go of the door.
The senator broke his hand.
A sitting U.S. Senator just broke the hand of a Marine.
Sir.
Control your Senate.
We're stuck in the door. Okay, sir.
A U.S. Senator just broke the hand of a Marine.
Get stuck.
A U.S. Senator just broke the hand of a Marine. You're a coward.
Yeah, all those politicians are cowards. They're all bought and paid for, even on the lower levels, okay? Really, if you want to look at like your local politics or whatever, maybe some of them are just useful idiots. I can't say that every single person is involved, but what these people are is useful idiots. You know, like they're just there, they're taking orders from higher ups, and it's kind of like working at the DMV. You show up there, it's like a 8 a.m. to 4 o'clock job, right? They're underpaid, they get good benefits, they don't really give a shit about anything. It's just a job to pay the bills, right? And they're just signing papers, doing stuff for road work, managing the budget, but they're just on the lower level. Just like a Marine is, just like the police are. Just like hell, even the senator, just like Donald Trump even. Donald Trump is lower level in the elite. I know we think because he's the president of the United States that he's the one with all the power, but that's just not the case. He's the front man. He's the puppet. So think about it. He's talking about because everything with Israel has been blown out of proportion, and now the anti-Semitic stuff is coming back. I've been talking about it for a while. It's like the powers that be want you to know about Israel and the Jews, and there's been a split with MAGA and the conservatives over Israel. You got conservative-leaning people who are pro-Israel, and then you got conservative-leaning people who are anti-Israel. And there's been a big split with the whole thing. And of course, it's just all divide and conquer methods. All wars are wrong, ultimately. We shouldn't be going to wars, period. War is wrong. Who we should be really going to war against is all the people, just your average person trying to survive, should be going to war against these dark occult leaders who hide. And like I said earlier in this, their worst fear is you waking up. That's why they do everything they can to keep you in the dark. And really at this point, as I said, not a lot of the information is hidden on who these people are, on who runs what, on where all the money goes. It's pretty known. It's just people now are so dumb that they're not going to look into it. And even if they did, they're probably not going to do anything about it. Because we're at a point where there's been this awakening, especially with the whole Israel stuff and these micro-influencers like Nick Fuentes and Myron Gaines and Jake Shields. There's been this awakening where people are like, oh, well, I think Israel does actually control the world. Oh, and they're starting to question the Holocaust. And they fall down these rabbit holes of, well, maybe Hitler was a good guy. And I understand it. I understand. But what it really is, it's just to keep you from understanding the truth. That it goes deeper than just Israel and it's all the Jews. A lot of people don't understand how deep this shit goes. And the people they see on TV who they think has any sort of power, these people are very lower level. You don't hear or know about the people at the top. So a lot of people do feel this way. I don't know anyone currently right now that's active in the military except one of my cousins who I rarely even talk to him that much, but I'll be curious to know. I'll ask him next time I see him how people feel about the whole Israel thing, because I'm sure there's a big split with people in the Marines or just in the Army or any branch of the military in general on how they feel about fighting for Israel, because the war is for Israel. The United States has no benefit and no business, if we're going to look at it from like a rational political viewpoint, and if everything is happening the way that they say it is, the United States has no reason to do it. It's because they work for Israel. Israel was created by the same people who print our money supply here in the United States. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted with religion either, because that's where the deception comes in, especially for conservative Christians, of why they support Israel, because they think that they're the chosen people, but they don't understand the history of Israel or the world for that matter. They don't understand that when it talks about the Bible, for example, talks about the synagogue of Satan, that it's staring them right in the face, but they don't see it.
Now, please. Everybody sit down, please.
I'm getting out of here.
That's fine. Everybody sit down, please. Is your hand okay? No, it's not.
This is disgusting. Disgusting.
Just pull it
This
out.
is disgusting.
He got his hand on the door.
Put your hand on.
And you see in the Marines, whether you're in the Marines or whatever branch of the military, even if you are pro-Israel, you're anti-Israel, it doesn't matter. Your opinion doesn't matter to the higher-ups and the people you take orders from. Because really what you are, and same with if you're a cop, just like these guys here, probably county cops or something, sheriff's office, whatever. These guys are just order followers. They take orders. They're not allowed to have an opinion. Because that's what they are. They're stupid, dumb animals who take away people's rights, freedoms, and liberties. This guy wasn't harming anyone, the Marine, right? He wasn't there harming anyone or meant any harm. He's just talking about he doesn't want to fight for Israel, which I'm sure a lot of people in the military agree with that. But again, it doesn't matter if they agree. If they all walk out, that's a different story. That's actually acting on what they believe. But in the end, I'm sure a lot of them are just going to do what they're told. Same with the police.
Why are you here? Why are you getting arrested?
Free Palestine, from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Palestine will be free.
And what about this war in Iran?
What more can we do?
His arm.
Ow! My arm is broke. What are you going to do to him? My left arm is broke. I understand. Don't fight us, okay?
I don't understand. You're still pushing us. Come on.
I need you to move.
You need
to
stop.
Hey.
Brian, stop.
He's fighting for you, not for him.
Yeah, man, when you try to fight for what's right, you're going to get arrested. I've seen videos of people, you protest for the Federal Reserve, which affects all of us, and people are getting arrested. This is why the police are dogs. They're dogs, they're animals. They don't do anything good. They're government employees. You work for the people that tax you half to death. You work for the people who brainwash your kids and rear end them with lies and traffic children and eat them and do all crazy sexual things with them. That's, if you're a cop or in the military, that's who you really ultimately who you protect. You're not protecting us. You're the ones taking away our freedom. But a lot of people really don't understand that. So if anyone is still here, feel free to say anything. Probably not going to stay on too much longer. Maybe just 20 more minutes or so. If anyone is here, please make yourself known and ask a question. Remember, this is an interactive live I'm doing where you guys are going to be the ones controlling everything. Let's see if anyone's in here still. Sorry, I just realized I was muted. I was saying if you're here, just tuning in, we are getting towards the end because it's getting a little late, but if you guys have any requests on videos, if you want to send me something, if you just want to ask a question, comment, whatever, feel free to do so. Don't forget to like this stream, share it around, comment on it, and most importantly, subscribe. In the meantime, I'll play some music. I'll periodically check in, but I'll play some music in my little slideshow here.
It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. But I wish you my disguise. You can't shake this awful feeling. It's the me that I let you know, 'cause I never show. I have my reasons. I hate to say that I told you so, but I told you so. There's blood on my hands like the blood in you. Some things can't be treated so. Don't make me be myself around you. From your eyes it's barely me, beautifully so disfigured. This other side that you can't see, just praying you won't remember. Feel the pain that I never show, and I hope you know it's never healing. I hate to say that I told you so, but I told you so. There's blood on my hands like the blood in you. Some things can't be treated so. Don't make me be myself around you. Straight from your eyes, it's barely me, beautifully so disfigured. This other side that you can't see, just praying you won't remember. There's blood on my hands like the blood in you. Some things can't be treated so. Don't make me be myself around blood.
All right, well, we're approaching midnight. Doesn't look like anyone else is in here. It's unfortunate I didn't get as many Q&As as I would like, but I'll definitely do more interactive, fun stuff instead of, because I know my content's very serious, and unfortunately I have to be, because it's just we're in a time period where the clock is at 0, man. I mean, the clock is about to strike midnight. Like, I'm not saying the world is going to end, but we're walking straight into like a digital type dystopia. That's what I believe we're walking into, and we're not going to have any sort of freedom, rights, or liberty, especially for our children. And in fact, a lot of us aren't even having children. So we're a mess right now as a whole. Humanity is just a complete mess. And I think people are just too ignorant to wake up. They love their slave chains. They love being told what to do. Everything they believe is a lie. But they love it. They don't like being told the truth. That's the unfortunate thing. So I'll start to wrap it up. Unless anyone has any last minute questions, please type it now. I don't even think anyone else is in here, to be honest. But if you did watch this whole time or you were in and out, I appreciate it. Really, truly do. Again, please subscribe to my channel. Share it around. Most importantly, give the stream a like, because that really helps with the algorithms. So I'll definitely do more live stuff. Maybe my friend DJ KVN, he probably got busy. I mean, he's got kids, but he came on a couple of lives with me before. If they're archived on YouTube, if you want to check them out. But next time, I'll start to do some fun stuff. Maybe I'll do chat roulette, or I'll just stay live for all day and talk to people, whoever wants to join. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys for staying on. It's been a long one. Hope the rest of you have a good. I hope you have a good start to the rest of your week. Take care now.